When a man shuts himself off from his neighbors, when he conducts mysterious experiments behind locked doors, there's bound to be talk. There were those who whispered that old Dirk Van Pryn was a sorcerer, and worse. He might never have been remembered at all had not his research led him to the discovery of a most unusual formula for making glass.
Mr. Van Pryn, it's Mrs. Ames.
What do you want?
The silversmith left a package for you.
Just leave it outside the door, please.
Can I bring up your supper now, Mr. Van Pryn?
Never mind. Just leave the house.
Oh, you ought to take something, Mr. Van Pryn. I'll fetch up some nourishing soup before I go. It's really no trouble. You haven't had a bite all day.
Good night, Mrs. Ames.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Himself before dawn. His story might have ended there if he'd had the courage to smash those spectacles. But like many another scientist, he couldn't bear to destroy his own creation. Too bad. Because years later, others tried them on. In The Cheaters, our story for tonight, a junk man named Joe Henshaw, played by Mr. Paul Newland, a little old-fashioned lady named Marian Alcott, played by Miss Mildred Dunnock. Her nephew, Percy Dean, played by Mr. Jack Weston. And finally, a man who discovered the real purpose of the spectacles, Sebastian Grimm, played by Mr. Harry Towns. What they saw through those yellowed old lenses, they never forgot. And neither will you, my friends, because as sure as my name's Boris Karloff, this is a thriller.
You want to load up on more junk for? Store's full of it now. Get yourself a lot of raggedy old clothes and some busted up furniture. That's what you get. How much you bid?
Not much.
How much, Joe?
$100.
$100? You promised me we'd unload this crummy place, get into a decent business.
Maggie, will you take it easy? The kid's coming.
I don't care who's coming. How are we ever going to get out of here? You keep spending every dime on more junk.
No more, Maggie. Not in front of the kid again. You hear no more.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, hiya, Maggie.
Morning, Charlie.
Here's your mail.
Why didn't you admit it, Joe, and get yourself a pair of glasses?
I see what I need to see.
Yeah. Maybe we ought to leave it that way. Sit down, Charlie. I'll pour you some coffee.
Hey, that's great. I didn't get a chance to get any breakfast.
You eat on your own time. Go get the truck.
Okay, Joe. Where are we going?
Joe's bought another blind lot from the city.
Maggie.
Paid $100. And I'll bet no other salvage operator bothered to bid on it. But my Joe's got sporting blood. My Joe's a gambler. Huh, Joe?
Where is the stuff?
The old Bleecker house.
The Bleak? Well, that place is 200 years old. Why, it's been padlocked since before the First War.
Will you keep your mouth shut? You just do your job and let me run my business.
Wait a minute, Joe. I didn't say anything. Did I say anything, Maggie?
You leave Charlie alone. You want to pick on somebody, pick on me.
I'm warning you, not again in front of the kid.
Hey, you two, knock it off, huh? Maybe Joe's got a good idea.
Fat chance.
Well, I heard of a salvager one time that found $500,000 in war bonds in an old house. Confederate war bonds.
Look, when you get the truck.
Yeah, sure, Joe.
Keep your eye on him, Charlie. If he finds anything in that dump, I want to know about it.
It's fine talk from a wife. Maggie, will you listen? I bid that place because Delahanty down at City Hall had tipped me off. Delahanty said up in the attic there was some old furniture. Maybe there's some real antique pieces.
Charlie's waiting.
Maggie, you gotta take a chance once in a while. Maybe our luck will change.
From bad to worse.
Look what's happened to you, Maggie. Ever since I hired that kid, you've been treating me like dirt.
Oh, don't start that again.
All right. We'll settle this later.
It's gonna cost you money to haul this stuff to the dump.
Who asked you to worry? Nothing.
Hey, maybe the valuable stuff's in here. Joe, look at all these old books. Maybe there's some rare editions here. Looks like another load for the dump. Maybe we can get some for this old desk. Some deal. You ought to sue the city, Joe.
Advice from you I don't need.
Yeah. Maggie's gonna froth and foam when she hears about
Why
this.
don't you go and tell her? Go on, get out of here.
Don't you want me to shut it?
Oh, get out!
Okay, Joe.
What's all this?
Happy birthday, darling.
But it's not my birthday.
Oh, please don't spoil it, Joe, dear. I know your birthday was last week and I forgot. Now I want to make it up to you. And Joe, I'm sorry for the way I acted this morning.
You're sorry? What's happened? Did that kid tell you I found a basket full of diamonds or something new?
Charlie said it was nothing but rubbish. And all of a sudden I realized how disappointed you must have been. And how rotten I've been. Rotten and unselfish, Joe. And I'm sorry.
Well, you know, maybe I haven't been so easy to live with either.
Go wash up now. Dinner'll be ready in a little while. Where'd you get those funny old cheetahs, Joe?
The Beaker place.
Oh, you ruin your eyes wearing somebody else's glasses.
What happened to the other letter, Maggie? There was 4 here this morning.
It's only a bill from the gas company. I took care of it for you. You old fool. You hadn't been too cheap to buy a pair of glasses, I'd have lost the pleasure of fleecing you.
Huh?
If you hadn't been too busy to buy a pair of glasses, I'd have lost the pleasure of spoiling you. Enjoy it while you can, Joe. Tomorrow you'll be dead.
What?
Enjoy it while you can, dear. Tomorrow you'll be dead tired from hauling all that rubbish.
What did you say the other bill was from?
From the gas company. They want to buy this property, Joe, for a lot of money.
Happy birthday, Joe! I brought you a jug of your favorite poison.
And if this doesn't kill you, I will, ape man.
And if this doesn't fill you up, I'll flip, man, because it cost me a bundle. What's the matter, Joe? You sick? Come on, what you need's a little drinky. How about it, Maggie?
Oh, I don't know, Charlie. The doctor said...
Hey, come on, it's his birthday.
Just one, then.
You should have been an actress, baby.
Fill his right to the top, honey. The quicker we get him drunk, the quicker we get him over to the old house.
Hey, come on, Joe. Here's pie in your eye.
Many happy returns, darling.
The 3 of us are going on a midnight treasure hunt, Joe.
And you're gonna have a nasty accident, darling.
If I tumble down the stairs, don't kill you, I'll clobber you with a board. You'll leave the same kind of marks.
Come on. Have another.
Charlie, I said just one.
Oh, come on. Don't be a party pooper.
Honey, this is one party I wouldn't spoil for the world.
You're beautiful, Maggie. In a few hours, you'll be all mine.
I never thought it'd be so exciting. Gee, I love you, Charlie.
Charlie, you got an education.
Sure.
What does V-E-R-I-T-A-S, what does that mean?
Well, it's veritas. It's Latin. It means truth, truth.
Where you going, Joe?
Oh, I'm gonna put the truck in the garage.
Oh, wait a minute, Joe. Look, sit down, will you? I mean, look, I'll take care of the truck, huh?
No, you got your fancy clothes on. It's too bad.
Look, what does he mean? Too bad. I got my fancy clothes on. Too bad.
Who knows what that stupid old coot means?
Hey, wait a minute, honey. Wait a minute. I'm not sure.
You losing your nerve?
Well, no. It's only that...
It's only what, darling?
Maggie, what you do to me?
Joe, why?
Cheaters! Cheaters!
You don't do something like this just because your wife's been cheating on you, Joe.
It, Clarence. She's put something into my tea. I'm not a complete fool. No matter what Olive and Ed would think, I'd know when my tea's been drugged. Because today's Thursday. Her bridge club meets downstairs every Thursday, and every Thursday after lunch I get so sleepy I have to stay in bed. Oh, any simpleton can see why she doesn't want me. She's afraid I'll meet her friends. Speak my mind. No, I'm not ungrateful. I'm completely aware of the sacrifice Olive and Edward have gone to come here and look after me since Mr. Alcott's death. But there's no excuse for keeping me a prisoner in my own home. I'm hungry, Clarence. Diet? Oh, pooh. My heart's perfectly normal. It's just that I get a little out of breath sometimes. Here she comes. Please, promise me you'll come back this evening. Oh, bless you. Bless you, Clarence. At least I have one friend left.
Enjoy your lunch, Mother Alcott? Oh, I see you drank all your tea.
Wouldn't you be disappointed if I hadn't?
Dr. Richards would be disappointed, dear. You know what he said about keeping up your liquid intake. Sleepy?
No.
Oh, well, you try closing your eyes for a little while. If you can't nap, you just ring and I'll help you downstairs.
I wouldn't intrude on your bridge party, Olive.
Oh, you'd be an asset to any party, Mother Alcott.
Help you? These are lovely. I don't see the color I require.
What color are you looking for?
Yellow. Bright yellow.
I'll see if we have any in stock.
Oh, dear. No. Those are horrid shades. I'm afraid I'll have to inquire elsewhere. Escritoire. How much are you asking for it, Mr. Henshaw?
It's sold, and my name's Bergen. Henshaw's dead.
Yes.
Don't you read the papers? He brained his wife and her boyfriend, and the cops shot him. The gas company owns this place now. They bought it from Henshaw's relatives. They're going to put up an office building, so I bought out his inventory.
I see. Do you mind if I browse around a bit?
Help yourself, lady. Oh, yeah. See something you like, lady?
Yes. How much are these?
Yeah, 2 bits.
We've been so worried. It's almost 7 o'clock.
You know what the doctor said about you going out alone?
Where have you been?
If you must know, I've been fitted for some glasses.
Oh, my. Aren't they attractive? Don't you think so, Edward?
Yes. Very unusual. The perfect touch for that Halloween costume the old bat's wearing. Just the perfect touch for the custom look everyone's wearing.
I see you've been shopping again. You doddering old thief. Now Edward will have to return all the junk you've stolen.
It'll be the last time you'll make trouble for me, old girl. Your next trip will be to the morgue. You look so pale, Mother Alcott. Let me take you up to bed.
No. I can manage for myself.
Oh, darling, we're already late. You won't mind if Clarence brings up your tray to you. He phoned to say he was on his way.
We'll wait for him if it makes you nervous being alone, Mother Alcott.
I think we should wait.
Oh, she'll be all right. She'll probably make Clarence take her out nightclubbing. Goodbye, Mother Alcott. Sweet dreams. They'll be your last after tonight.
Miriam, it's Clarence. Well, how's my best girl tonight, huh? I hear you were out in the town this afternoon.
Clarence, they're going to kill me.
No, Miriam, that's no way to talk.
No, it's true.
My, this looks delicious.
Clarence, as trustee of my late husband's estate, it's your duty to listen to me.
Now, where would you like to sit? Well, what's wrong with right here by the fire, hmm?
I heard them say it. I heard them think it. I don't know, but I think it had something to do with these spectacles.
And after you've had your supper, we'll go downstairs and watch TV. Come along now, young lady.
Come, get your last meal. I know just the thing to whet your palate. A little brandy. Now, if you promise not to tell on me, I'll go and find Edward's decanter. I'm going to need a drink before I shove you down the stairs, you senile old scarecrow.
Clarence, who inherits when I'm dead?
What an odd question to ask. Will you know? Edward and Olive, provided they maintain you in this house as long as you live. Which won't be long, Miriam. And for arranging your fatal accident, they're giving half to me. Oh, Miriam, you're ill. You do need a stimulant. I'll be right back. You know, there's one thing I've always admired about Edward. He keeps excellent brandy. It's a status symbol for him, I suppose. Pity he never touches it himself. If I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. Unbend a little, Edward. Live, 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 live. Well, you're not going to let your generation down, are you, Miriam? You know how to live. But you're overdoing it a bit, you old hag. What's wrong, Miriam? Aren't you going to join me? Oh, Miriam. You're not going to let an old friend drink by himself? Take it. I don't want any trouble pushing you down the stairs.
Miriam?
To what is most precious between friends, Clarence? The truth. Here comes my lord. Trot-trot. Here comes my lady. Nimble-namble. Just to find himself a glass of wine. Oh. Clarence, you're not saying anything. Dear, sweet Clarence. Always ready to listen to an old lady's troubles. My head's going round and round and round and round.
I still think we're rushing things.
Oh, nonsense. It's been nearly a year since Clarence and the old lady died. People have found other things to talk about.
I wonder.
Well, they all accepted, didn't they?
Oh, well, they'd come once, out of curiosity, if for no other reason.
Well, I couldn't care less, as long as Thorgensen enjoys himself. He doesn't know it yet, Olive, but he's going to sponsor me into the Gentry Club. I intend to be somebody in this town, and Thorgensen will be my advocate. That's why I invited Sebastian Grimm and his wife.
Sebastian Grimm? That writer? Why, he's nothing but
a dissolute bounder. Yes, that's how dear, sweet Mother Alcott would have characterized him. Well, he's a necessary evil to my plan for the evening. Just bad-mannered enough to get bored with our party and suggest a poker game. Thorgensen's weakness.
But you hate gambling.
Nevertheless, I intend to show Thorgensen that I know how to lose like a gentleman.
What? Why, Edward, you look positively...
Like Benjamin Franklin, the symbol of wisdom and stability?
Yes.
Well, that's exactly the impression I wish to create. Now, don't panic, my dear. We have more money than most of them have right now. Won't be long before they'll be courting our favor. Your servant, madam.
The costume is very impressive, Dean.
Well, thank you very much.
I'd swear I was in the presence of the industrious Benjamin Franklin himself, except for one flaw.
Yeah, what's that, Grimm?
Every schoolboy knows that Franklin wore spectacles.
He has you there, Dean. Ben Franklin without spectacles is like FDR without a cigarette holder.
Why don't we all go someplace where we can indulge in Thorgensen's favorite form of larceny?
Edward, why don't you men use the library?
Well, all right. I think I can find a stack of cards and some chips somewhere. This way, gentlemen, please.
Sorry, Dean. Ace is full.
Well. I was positive I had you beat that time, Thorgensen.
You lose your money like it had smallpox.
Oh, it's the contest I enjoy, Grimm. The give and the take. Winning and losing, secondary.
Spoken like a gentleman.
I thought you men might like something from the buffet. Oh, and Edward, look what I found among Mother Alcott's things.
Well, I'll be. Remarkable.
Does that satisfy your sense of historical accuracy, Mr. Grimm?
Madame, I'm flabbergasted.
Can't see much.
Might improve your game. Deal the cards, Thorgensen.
Think I need more chips, Judge.
Delighted to take your money, you fat little fool.
Huh? Delighted.
It'll take more than a patriot's costume to cloak your intentions, you tedious little poseur.
Ah, here's a laugh. The word veritas is engraved across these spectacles.
Yeah?
Latin for truth.
No.
Probably made with his honor in mind. It is supposed to be your calling, isn't it, Judge Pfluger?
And what exactly is your calling, Mr. Grimm?
I'm an unpublished author. Unsung. Unfulfilled. A soul in search of the eternal verities of life. And a decent hand. 3 9s. That's more like it. This time I'll give them a run for their money.
Not even a miserable pair. I better stay in for one bet, though. Make Thorgensen think he's forcing me out.
The jerks. They're all waiting for me to clobber them. If they only knew I've held out a pair of aces from the last hand. Aren't you going to look at your hand, Dean? Wait till I tell the boys at the club how the stupid little climber pretended to lose like a gentleman. Wonder if he really did do away with the old lady. What's he staring at me for? Can he see the cards under my arm?
Yes. Yes, I see the cards under your arm, Thorgerson. 2 aces.
What did you say?
You held them out from the last hand.
Are you accusing Mr. Thorgensen of cheating?
I am simply stating a fact.
You'd better retract that accusation, Dean, if you know what's good for you.
It's all right, Judge. It's the liquor talking. Let's get on with the hand.
No! Nobody comes to my house and takes my money and laughs at me. Oh, no. Because I see you all for what you really are, all of you. Raise your arm, Thorgerson. Go on, raise it. Two cards under your arm. They were... Here they are. There they are. He hid them while we weren't looking.
What do you say, Thorgensen?
What can I say without becoming a bad guest?
You mean that Dean?
Of course. He gathered in the cards the last trick. He hid those 2 aces because he wanted to embarrass me. I can't imagine why.
That's not true! You're lying!
Am I? Did you see me hide those cards under my arm?
No. No, but I...
Then how did you know they were aces?
It's these spectacles. I'm not certain what there is about them, but I just knew.
There you are, Judge. I leave the verdict to you.
I think we all know who the cheater is.
No, he was the one that was holding out the 2 cards. He's the cheater. We'll admit it. What? Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them.
Really?
Tell them.
Go on.
Tell them.
Dean, stop it. No, Dean, no, stop.
Tell them. Tell them.
I didn't mean to hit him so hard. Well, do something, Thorgensen, before he bleeds to death.
Too late, I'm afraid.
I admit that when I picked the spectacles off the floor, I was merely curious. And then the inscription Veritas intrigued me. And the exchange between Dean and Thorgensen. When Thorgensen asked, "Did you see me put the cards there?" Dean said no. Thorgensen asked, "Then how did you know that they were aces?"
And what did Dean say?
These spectacles. I'm not certain what there is about them, but I just knew. Ellen, I tell you, I'm on to something. I know. You'll say it's just another of my harebrained projects. I'll be bored with it in a few weeks. Well, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. Look. A rough draft of my new book. Complete, except for the last chapter.
Sebastian.
Here is the villain, or the hero, if you prefer. The Cheaters. That's going to be the title of the book, Ellen. The Cheaters.
Book about a pair of glasses?
Ah. These are not ordinary glasses. I'm convinced that because these spectacles were misused, 5 people met violent deaths.
5 people?
And I have them all documented, too. You remember the Henshaw murders?
Yes.
The police officer that shot Henshaw stated that when Henshaw came at him with the crowbar, he was screaming, "The cheaters! The cheaters!"
That was the motive for the murders, infidelity.
No. I don't think that Henshaw was referring to his wife and her lover. And I don't think he was attacking the police officer. He was trying to destroy the cheaters.
Oh, that's nonsense.
Nonsense, huh? Don't be so quick to reject the idea. I also looked up the inquest in the Olcott murder. Olive Dean stated on the day the old lady put the hat pin in Clarence Kramer's chest, she'd been downtown. And among the things she brought back with her was a pair of funny old glasses. I talked to the man that took over Henshaw's store. He remembers selling these very glasses to Miriam Olcott for 25 cents.
I still don't see the significance of them, Sebastian.
You don't? Well, I'll tell you. I believe that these spectacles enable the wearer to know the naked, absolute truth about anything or anybody.
Have you tried them?
No,
Why not?
because they weren't intended for mind reading. I think they were intended for seeing the truth about oneself. That's the real purpose of these glasses, Ellen. That's what Van Pryn was after when he discovered the secret of this funny yellow glass.
Van Pryn?
According to our local historical society, he built the old house out on Bleecker Road. His neighbors called him a sorcerer. What do you suppose they'd have called Edison or Einstein or Fermat? Know thyself.
Put them away, Sebastian.
What's the matter? Afraid I'll put them on and see you for what you really are?
No, don't.
Don't worry, darling. When I put these on, it'll be for something important. Go and get your coat.
Where are we going?
Going out to the old house on Bleecker Road.
What for?
Atmosphere. I want the authentic atmosphere. When I report on Van Pryn's experiment. By the way, Ellen, that's going to be the title of my last chapter. Know thyself. The city was supposed to tear this old place down last year. Lucky thing for me, they didn't.
Sebastian,
What is it?
what happened to Van Pryn after he put on the glasses?
What difference does that make?
I want to know. Sebastian, you still haven't answered my question. What happened to Van Pryn?
His old desk is still upstairs, and the same mirror that he used.
You've been here before?
This morning. To answer your question, he hanged himself. Wait here. Ellen, I know you think this is a fool thing for me to do, but I have to. It's the only way I have of satisfying my twisted sense of the dramatic. You understand that, don't you?
Sebastian, please, let's get out of here.
No, I've come this far.
You don't have to prove yourself to me or to anybody.
Darling, how would it look if I ended my book by saying I lost my nerve?
Oh, no, Sebastian, please, please come home. This is wrong. It's unholy.
Imagine that's what Van Pryn's ignorant neighbors said. It's unholy. Well, if Satan's waiting up there, so be it.
No. Oh, no, please.
Ellen,
Yes.
do You know that the greatest men in every century have been hated and ridiculed by men like Thorgensen and Judge Pfluger. Van Pryn knew that.
Oh, Sebastian, please come down.
So he made the cheaters to find out if he was one of the great ones. Evidently, he was disappointed. Wish me luck. Who's there? Who's in this room?
Just you, Sebastian Grimm. You're not afraid of your own voice, are you?
No.
So, you want the truth about yourself, do you?
Yes.
The junk man, the old lady, and Edward Dean read only the minds of others. Think of the agony they suffered.
They were afraid. They let their emotions get out of control.
But you're different. You can master your emotions. You even dare to look into your own mind.
Yes.
Very well, then. Bring the light closer.
$210,000. And more come tomorrow. 4:30. It's almost sundown. place is closed, he'll go away. So it's you. You frightened me. All right, you can come in. But nobody else gets in. Do you hear? Nobody. Nobody. Kitty, what's the matter?
Mr. Spengler. Mr. Spengler, I've been waiting for you.
Where did you come from?
Oh, now really, Spengler. You know better than to ask me that.
I can't see you. Where are you?
Here, you miserable little miser, waiting for you. I've been waiting a whole year.
But you've got to give me a little more time. Just a little more time.
For what, Spengler? Counting your useless money? Mammon, Croesus, Midas, you're all alike. Barren and sterile.
You can't take me now. For the first time in my life, I have something. At least let me enjoy it.
Enjoy it? What does a miser know of pleasure? It is better to live than to just die rich. A bargain is a bargain, however, and your time was up at sundown. Come with me. Come with me. Your money won't help you now. Spengler! Oh, no! The name of our story is The Devil's Ticket. It has to do with an artist. And they tell us that one picture is worth 1,000 words. You will see MacDonald Carey, Joan Tetzel, Patricia Medina, and John Emery. Now, there's a rogues gallery if I ever saw one. And I can assure you they're up to no good, as you'll find out for yourself, if you have the courage to stay with us.
Hector, you're not eating.
Oh, sorry.
It's good soup.
Maybe I'm sick of soup.
Something's wrong.
Woman's intuition.
The painting didn't go well today, did it?
Oh, yes, my dear. The painting went very well today. I can hang it on the wall along with all the others. And then what? Look at them. It's been 2 years since I had a showing. 2 years!
But the critics liked your work.
Yes, the critics. They said I was a finished artist. How right they were.
Where are you going?
Why do I always go when I'm sick of soup? To Spengler, of course.
You've pawned just about everything we own.
What about the silverware? The stuff we got for wedding presents. Spengler has it all.
No.
I know. I swore I'd never pawn any of my paintings. Poor but proud, that's me. Loving a garret and all that sort of thing. Well, that's finished.
But Hector, not the still life.
Why not? It's only a masterpiece.
If we have to. Don't let him cheat you now.
Oh, Spengler, how can you say that? He knows an original Hector Vane is worth $1,000. So maybe he'll give me $10 for it. Spengler? Mr. Spengler?
Yes?
Oh. Where's Mr. Spengler?
Spengler is finished. I have taken his place. How can I serve you?
I'd like to get a loan on this. Perhaps if we could have a little more light.
I do not need the light. You painted this?
Yes.
Ah, I see you are a realist. I approve of that, young man. We must all face reality.
That's why I'm here.
Yes, indeed. As abstractionist painters now, they're trying to escape. And, of course, there is no escape.
I'm beginning to find that out.
Oh, those bearded young fellows with their stupid scrawls. I don't understand their work at all. I sometimes think they must paint with their beards. But this is real painting.
You like it?
Yes. The shoes look like shoes. You have an unusual talent.
What will you offer me for the picture on a loan?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I do not deal in paintings.
But it's all I have to pawn.
Don't be so sure, Hector Vane.
You know me?
Your signature's on the painting. It tells me many things. Those old shoes. Poverty. You must be very poor. You should be rich, famous.
Well, that's what I want, yes. But right now, I'll settle for $10 in cash.
Don't be a fool. You can have anything you want. Everything.
Who are you?
Your benefactor. The one who can give you all that you desire.
What the devil do you mean?
Now, let's not mention any names.
It's ridiculous. But the next thing I know, you'll be trying to get me to sell you my soul.
Not sell, Mr. Vane. If you prefer, you can pawn it with me.
Pawn it? You mean a regular pawn ticket deal for 90 days?
That sounds like a reasonable length of time. Think it over, Mr. Vane. Fame, riches, whatever you desire.
I don't believe it.
You'll see.
Suppose I agreed. Then what? How could I redeem my pledge?
Very simply, by painting a picture for me.
What's the matter with this picture? It's good.
Ah, but that's a still life, Mr. Vane. Not really suitable for my collection at all. Now, we'll talk about that later, after I fulfill my part of the bargain. Now, will you be good enough to sign your name?
Just sign my name?
That's all. Just a legal precaution.
Legal?
Oh, don't scoff, Mr. Vane. In my time, I've had dealings with many lawyers. Sign here, please. Excellent. Here is your ticket. Redeemable at sundown on the 5th of April.
Is this all I have to show for it? Just an ordinary pawn ticket?
It's all you'll need, Mr. Vane. It's all you'll need.
Darling?
Yes.
Darling. Darling, darling, darling.
Marie, what's wrong?
Wrong. There's nothing wrong. Everything's right. He just called on the landlady's phone. He wants to see you right away tonight.
Who?
Well, Eppert, your art dealer. He talked to Howard Lanson about your work.
You mean the Lanson Art Gallery? That Lanson?
Yes. He's planning a one-man show for you next month. Eppert says he's ready to buy 6 of the big oils now, particularly the still life. And he knows that during the show he can sell at least a dozen more. Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Yes. Wonderful.
Did you sell the still life?
No. No, I didn't sell the still life.
Mr. Vane, an unexpected pleasure. I didn't think I'd be seeing you this soon. Is everything satisfactory?
It's a dream.
Life is a dream, Mr. Vane.
I don't see how you do it. Show, the sales, and now these wealthy people who buy my pictures. What do you know? They're even giving me tips in the market.
I promised you fame and riches. And you promised me.
That's why I'm here. I thought if I came a month in advance.
Not quite a month now. 26 days, Mr. Vane. Just 26 more days.
I know, but there's no need for you to wait.
You have the picture for me? Where is it?
Why, it's in my studio, of course. I painted it especially for you. It's a beautiful landscape.
Landscape? Landscape? That's very clever of you, my dear sir. Very clever indeed.
I didn't mean to be clever.
I don't want a landscape, Mr. Vane. My agreement calls for me to make a choice. I want you to paint a portrait. One of those portraits that you alone can paint. A portrait that captures the soul.
The soul? Why do you keep insisting on the soul?
For a very good reason. Because I hold your soul in pawn. Unless you redeem it with another soul, I shall claim possession. Full possession.
That means somebody else would be.
You made the bargain, Mr. Vane. So it's your soul against another.
I can't believe it. It's like a nightmare.
Life is a nightmare, Mr. Vane.
There's no other way?
Don't take it so hard, my friend. I'm not limiting you. Whose portrait you give me doesn't matter in the least. Just as long as you paint faithfully, so that your genius will mirror the soul of the sitter.
That would be murder. Worse than murder.
Yes. Is that so terrible? Perhaps there's someone you would like to get rid of. Paint his portrait and satisfy us both. 26 days, Mr. Vane. You have just 26 days.
Oh, Hector, you're not eating.
I'm sorry.
Something's wrong.
No. Everything's fine. I'm just not hungry.
Where are you going?
To the studio.
The studio. You know, with all the money you've made, I don't know why you want to keep that old place.
For sentimental reasons. Besides, it has north light.
North light. What difference does that make at night? I don't understand what's come over you lately. Sleeping half the day and only painting in the evenings.
You don't understand me, period.
That overcoat. Why do you keep on wearing such a shabby old thing?
For the same reason I keep the studio. Sentiment.
Darling. You haven't been very sentimental lately.
Maybe I've changed. Good night.
sentimental.
How can I help it?
You treat all your models this way.
I never had a model like you before.
Mm-mm. Back to your easel lover.
Nadja, darling.
You're supposed to be a painter, not a sculptor.
You keep treating me like a joke.
What else am I to do? Hiding away with me here in this crummy little garret? Then running off to that big penthouse of yours must give you a million laughs.
Is that a joke? Is it?
No. No.
I never knew I could feel this way about anyone.
Prove it.
How?
I'm going to Mexico for a year on April the 3rd. Come with me.
April 3rd? I can't.
Your wife giving a tea party for some of her rich friends?
It isn't that. It'll take me just a couple of weeks longer.
Go on. Keep asking for more time. I know that technique. Well, I'm sorry, darling. I have made my reservations.
But I'll need more time to straighten out my affairs.
I'm sick of that word affairs. I'm talking about marriage.
So am I. I thought I wanted money and fame. All the while, what I really wanted was you.
Never mind the analysis, darling. Save that for the psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist? Of course. Psychiatrist could be the answer.
The answer to what?
It could be the answer to everything. What more can I say? Sounds a little wild, doesn't it?
I've heard wilder.
Yes, from your patients.
You don't consider yourself my patient?
No. What I've told you happens to be the truth.
The truth, as you see it.
As I've lived it.
What is truth? Pontius Pilate asked that question long ago. The closest we've come to an answer is that there are two kinds of truth. Objective and subjective. Yours is subjective. What you see in your own mind.
I told you this pawnbroker actually exists. Everything really happened.
Of course. It's all a matter of how you interpret them.
Well, what's your interpretation, Doctor?
Coincidence. You met this man. He played upon your suggestibility. There's nothing supernatural about it.
He's the devil.
He told you this?
Not in so many words.
Does he have horns?
No.
Hoofs? A tail?
No, of course not.
I see, but you think he's Satan.
But everything he's promised came true.
Why? Because he promised? Or because it would have come true anyway? You've been a painter for many years. You told me yourself that sooner or later success was bound to come. That pawnbroker had nothing to do with what happened.
But he has my soul.
Did he go to that art gallery and force them to have a showing? Did he influence the critics? How could he make people purchase your paintings? Think a moment. You'll see that he had no part in it at all.
You don't understand. He has my soul.
Only if you want to believe he does. Only if you believe in him.
You don't?
Oh, in the old days, they called it demonic possession. Today, we know that evil spirits and devils don't enter human minds or human bodies. We recognize schizophrenia, the paranoid syndrome.
In other words, I'm not crazy, but the pawnbroker is.
From your description, he would appear to be mentally disturbed.
But what shall I do?
My advice to you is to do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just stay away from him.
But you don't understand. If you could only see him, you'd know.
You'd feel better if I saw him?
Would you just go to the pawn shop and see for yourself?
Perhaps on one condition.
What?
That you consent to regular treatment. But I thought you said there was nothing wrong with me. I told you there was nothing supernatural involved in your problem, but there is a problem. Your immediate situation with your wife, with this girl. Don't you believe you need treatment?
Yes, I need help.
Miss Dexter will set up a schedule of appointments.
But you promised you'll go see the pawnbroker.
Well, ordinarily, I'd have no ethical right to interfere. But as your physician, yes, I'll see him.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you.
It's wonderful.
You seem terribly gay tonight.
It's a celebration.
Oh. And what are we celebrating? My running away to Mexico?
We're celebrating our running away to Mexico.
Since when?
I've made some new arrangements. I'm pretty sure I can get away.
Just pretty sure.
I'll know tomorrow.
What happens tomorrow?
I meet a man. He has something to tell me. And then we go away together. Mexico. Margaritas in Monterey. Tequilas in Tasco. Salute to the brave bulls. Siesta in Sonora. And pick passion flowers in Xochimilco.
It sounds wonderful, darling. It sounds too good to be true.
But it is true.
Tell me tomorrow, Hector.
Why don't we leave now and go up to the studio?
Tomorrow.
Dr. Frank? Dr. Frank?
Good day, Mr. Vane.
The doctor. Where is he?
Let us say that he has been detained by another appointment. Permanently detained.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. You should be working.
Working?
Yes. You owe me a painting, remember? And don't waste your time sending doctors or policemen either. Just deliver the portrait. You have only 13 days left, Mr. Vane. 13 days.
I've been waiting over an hour for you. Where have you been? You're drunk. What happened? What's the matter?
It's all finished.
Please make sense.
Nothing makes sense. Nothing. I thought I was imagining things. Out of my mind. It's real. Wish I were out of my mind.
Darling, what did happen? What's the matter?
I can't go. I said I can't go.
I heard you. And now I'm waiting to know why.
Something came up. Got to paint a picture. I can't help it, I promise. You don't believe me. It's true. Let me show you. I've got to redeem this ticket. I've got to paint a masterpiece.
A masterpiece. Look at your hands. You couldn't paint anything. How much painting have you done since you've known me? I was to be your model, remember? Your model? Oh, that's a laugh. All right, if you must paint, paint me. Let me be your masterpiece.
No. No, I couldn't paint you. You don't understand.
Yes, I do. I understand perfectly well. It's all a pack of lies. It's just an excuse. You couldn't paint anyone.
No, listen to me.
I'm through listening. You'll never leave her, will you?
Leave who?
I'm talking about your wife.
Listen, that Marie's got nothing to do with it.
Yes, she has. She's got everything to do with it. Who else is there to hold you back?
Nadja, I love you. I love you.
Go back to her. Go back to that stupid wife of yours. Maybe she can help you solve your problems.
Marie. My wife. Maybe she can solve my problem.
Here, let me help you. Darling. Oh, this old coat. Hector, why on earth don't you buy yourself a new one?
I haven't got time. From now on, we're going to be too busy. That's why I stayed down at the studio the past few days. I want to plan everything very carefully.
I know you told me when you called. I've missed you.
Well, cheer up. You won't have to miss me any longer. From now on, I'll be painting right here at home.
Is that the surprise you were talking about on the phone?
Only a part of it. I'm going to do a portrait.
But you haven't wanted to do portraits for years.
I know, but this is going to be my masterpiece. You'll see.
Have you chosen a model?
Yes. You.
You're going to paint my portrait?
Believe me, for the picture I have in mind, I wouldn't paint anyone but you.
Darling, you've finished.
I think I got what I wanted.
No, I've never spent a happier 10 days in all my life.
10 days.
Today's April 3rd.
That's right, it is. April 3rd.
When are you going to tell me?
Tell you what?
Who you painted the picture for and why you had to finish it in such a hurry?
You'll find out very soon.
Promise?
I promise. Here.
What's that for?
Model's fees.
Oh, darling, no.
Now, please, I want you to have it. You've been cooped up here day after day under such a strain. I want you to run downtown and buy something pretty, anything you'd like.
Oh, but Hector,
Now,
I
you
don't
heard what I
need-
said. Run along. Please?
Oh, darling, you're so good to me.
Darling, you're so good to me. I knew you wouldn't run off to Mexico without me. The painting's finished.
Where's your wife?
I sent her off shopping. I wanted you to see the picture, so you'd know I was telling the truth. Come on. What do you think? It's the best thing I've done, isn't it? Look at the coloring. The life.
So that's it.
What's wrong?
You painted her?
Of course, I had to.
What do you mean you had to? You'd never paint me, would you? You painted her because you love her. You've always loved her.
That's not true.
This is the truth. This portrait. I can see what went into it. All the love, all the feeling.
You don't understand. That's my masterpiece.
Masterpiece!
Hello.
Just a reminder, Mr. Vane. You have 48 hours left. 48
What can I do? What can I do?
Darling? Darling, are you all right?
Come in.
You were asleep. I'm sorry.
It's all right, darling. The painting's all finished.
May I look now?
Don't touch it.
Hector, please tell me what this is all about. You've been locked in here for 2 days and 2 nights painting steadily. I've been so worried.
You won't have to worry any longer. We're going to be all right.
Oh, yes, of course we are. But can't you explain?
What time is it?
A little after 3.
3 o'clock. April 5th.
All right, Marie. You're entitled to know everything. I'll tell you the whole story this evening.
This evening?
After sundown. You trust me, don't you, darling?
Of course, I always have.
Then wait. In a few hours, I'll be free. We'll both be free. How would you like to take a trip? Just the two of us.
You mean a vacation? Yes. Oh. Could we go to Mexico?
No. No. Not Mexico. Suppose we flew to Paris.
Paris? You really mean it?
It's spring, isn't it?
Oh, how wonderful. Oh, darling, why don't you rest a while and I'll go out right now and make all the arrangements.
All right, darling.
Darling, wake up.
Huh? It's all right. I'm awake.
What time is it?
6:45.
6:45.
Yes, I just got back. I've made all the arrangements, and I bought some wonderful things. What's the matter?
I have to go out. I've got an appointment.
What appointment?
I must deliver this new painting. It's very urgent. I can't afford to be late.
Darling, you have a visitor. He was waiting at the door when I came in just now. Strange man. He says he has business with you.
Strange man. Where is he?
I invited him in to wait. Something the matter?
No. It's all right. Tell him to come in.
In here?
Yes.
Good evening, Mr. Vane. It is evening, you know.
I'm sorry I was detained.
I accept your apology. You know why I'm here. Is it ready?
Yes.
Excellent. And may I see it?
You may. Over here. See for yourself.
What trickery is this?
You asked for the portrait of any living person. Anyone. You said, give me my portrait. Well, there it is. Your portrait.
You can't cheat me.
I'm not cheating you. Don't deny that I painted your soul. Look, it's leering out of the canvas at you. Take your hideous soul and get out of here. I have given the devil his due.
I never believed it possible that a mortal should trick me thus.
Then you admit it.
Yes, I do.
You thought you had me, didn't you? You thought I'd sell my soul and that of my wife, didn't you? All you did was bring the two of us together again. What are you waiting for? It's your portrait. Take it and get out.
Oh, just one thing. I must ask you to return my pawn ticket.
Of course. Marie, get my overcoat, will you please? It's in the closet.
I know.
You sent Dodger to me, didn't you?
Yes. Women are often my allies.
I thought so. Well, it didn't work. See, I discovered something. I love Marie just as much as she loves me.
Woman's love is damnation.
No, this time it's salvation.
Here you are. I didn't want to spend all our money on me. I wanted you to have something new for our trip, too, so I finally got rid of that old overcoat.
Marie, where is it?
Well, it was so shabby.
What did you do with that old coat?
I burned it.
You burned it?
Told you women were often my allies. Your coat is gone, and the ticket is gone, too. And only the ticket redeems you from me. You've done your part. You burned it. And now it's his turn to burn.
Open the door!
Damnation, Mr. Vane.
happy to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here. And while you relax and stretch, visit our concession where you'll find something to please you. There are ice-cold drinks, delicious sandwiches, ice cream, coffee and snacks, and many other pleasing treats. Our foods are fresh and tasty, our drinks satisfying and refreshing. They're so good.
l'Avocat is bearing her grief quite bravely.
Her grief?
His funeral today instead of their wedding tomorrow? Fate is seldom so untimely cruel, Dr. Thorne.
True, but I don't understand it. When I left town a week ago, he was enjoying the excellent health that has blessed him for half a century. And now, without a warning, without a symptom, all my instincts tell me that Edward Stapleton did not die of natural causes.
Dr. Thorne, I examined and certified him myself.
Oh, my dear doctor, I'm quite sure that in my absence you used every precaution. However, I'm going to do a post-mortem.
But, sir, his cousins object to post-mortem. Without their sanction, you'd have to break into the tomb.
They have no interest in Edward, only his fortune. He was my friend. I failed to return in time to forestall his funeral, but I mean to retrieve his body if I have to hire grave robbers to do it. I mean to know why he died. The boundaries which separate life and death are shadowy and vague. Who is to say where exactly the one ends and the other begins? In certain mysterious maladies, all functions of vitality in the human body seem to stop. And then some unseen force sets the magic pinions and the wizard wheels in motion once again. The silver cord has not been cut, the golden bowl has not been broken. And the soul, one wonders, what meantime has happened to the soul? Many years ago, Edgar Allan Poe pondered the questions of mysterious sleeps and strange awakenings in a story entitled The Premature Burial. Well, we prepared a new adaptation of that story for you to enjoy tonight. And tonight, Poe's characters will be brought to life by Patricia Medina as Victorian Lafocade, Sidney Blackmer as Edward Stapleton, Scott Marlowe is Julian Boucher, William Gordon as Dr. March, and this sinister gentleman is Dr. Thorne. And as sure as his name is Boris Karloff, this is a thriller.
Convulsive muscle response. I've seen it before at postmortem.
Not after so long a time. Note the tone of the tissue. 3 days in the grave and no sign of decay.
Well, I suppose some kind of poison might have affected preservation.
No. Doctor, I'm going to try the galvanic battery.
The battery? But why? The man is dead.
In that case, it can do him no harm. Fetch it.
This method is new to me.
The small incision between the serratus anterior muscles, and it's possible that direct contact with the charged wire may... Switch. Now! His heart is beating. Hold on his head. Is it clear to you, Edward? You are safe in bed in my nursing home. You've been the victim of a most unusual seizure. For want of a more definitive term, we call it catalepsy. Do you understand? Edward, in the operating room last night, just before you swooned, you made an effort to speak. Do you remember what it was you tried to say?
I am alive.
So that was it. Can you call to memory your first moment of awareness, of reawakening?
I have been aware of everything since the moment they pronounced me dead.
Oh, Edward, what a dreadful thing.
No dread to compare with it on earth or in hell.
In the casket, alive and aware.
My throat is parched. Tongue will not obey. I try to force the sound from my lips. March, Dr. March, examines me. March, I am alive.
March is not to be blamed. He found no pulse, no respiration, no corneal reflex, no sign of life. I, too, thought you dead.
I saw you. Through closed eyes, I saw you. My whole being endeavored to shriek to you, I am alive.
Something within me heard you, and you're saved.
Help me, Thorne, help me. Put the knife in my heart. Don't let this happen again. Help me to die. Help me to really die. Help me.
March!
I've lost you, Victorian. I have lost you.
Julian. Julian, darling. Darling Julian. Tell me you've never loved like this before.
You know that's true.
But say it to me.
I'm not a poet, Victorine.
You're a tormentor. Do I have to beg you for a tender word?
Of course not, darling. I offer you my tenderest sympathies on your heartbreaking failure to become the wealthy widow Stapleton. Now, how is that, darling? Too tender?
Julian, the months with Edward were not easy for me. I endured them only for your sake.
I understand, darling. I owe you everything, and you owe Stapleton everything, and therefore I am deeply in debt to his memory.
He did love me, you know.
Oh? Well, did he know that you had a friend to support? Or did he think that I was really renting this attic of
You know
yours?
perfectly well that he knew nothing about you.
Well, I think we abandoned the best plan, Victorine. I should have had that chat with him. I might have persuaded him weeks ago to salve my jealousy with gold.
You are talking like a hateful child.
I am a hateful child. I hate the time and the patience I've wasted waiting for you to get at Edward Stapleton's money. I hate being penniless because you couldn't make him marry you weeks ago.
You ungrateful little urchin. I ought to...
You ought to what? Throw me out? Be rid of me? Well, you do it.
I will.
No, you won't. Because it's exciting for you to possess an addict genius. A very young, impatient pauper who will use the back stairs discreetly. A suitor and a child for you, Victorine, in one young painter who flatters you on canvas, who helps you cling to the past and helps you put off the future. No, you won't turn me out, Victorine. You'd let go of almost anything else, but never, never me.
May I have a word with you?
No. No, Dr. Thorne, I'm not seeing anyone at the moment. I prefer to be alone.
Miss Lavocard, I came to tell you you may put away your grief. Edward Stapleton is alive.
But, sir, I saw him buried.
Yes, so did I. But you see, his burial was premature.
He doesn't look ill. Just terribly tired.
Well, of course, you've already given him some measure of peace. But he will live in terror of being buried alive again unless we can destroy that fear. Now, I've notified every medical man, every hospital, every undertaker in the county of his condition. And I'm giving him these to wear. A necklace and a bracelet for each wrist.
Have you any idea what caused the attack?
Well, I think that Edward blindly overexerted himself in an effort to compensate the difference in your ages.
Sir, I made no demands on him whatsoever. It was he who liked hunting, boating, and fishing. He had nothing to prove to me.
I can well understand the reason for his vanities, Miss Lavocard. I mean only to warn you against them. From now on, there must be no more horseback riding, no more hunting, no physical exertion, no great excitement. An otherwise normal but temperate daily life. Perhaps not ideal for a woman so young, but...
But now you hope what you feared before. That I will marry him.
For his sake, yes. It is your wish, too, is it not?
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, I want the money. Because I want to paint. But I don't want him to have you. I wish he had stayed where he was. All right, I'm jealous. I suppose I'll never be happy until he's truly dead.
Julian, darling, you shall be happy. I promise you, you shall.
a moment, Woods. Bring Mrs. Stapleton a glass of sherry in the library, please. I was sitting there, just there, and suddenly I could not move.
My darling Edward, you're going to forget all about that awful night. You're going to be happy with me and afraid of nothing.
Yes, yes.
Now come along.
No, wait. There's something I want you to see.
What is it?
I had it built during my convalescence. It is my sepulcher. Victorine, come inside, dear. I want to show you the secrets of it. Pull the door closed, dear. Victorine, if I should die or appear to die, no matter where or when, I am to be buried here. Now, I'll show you why. Touch the bar. You see, neither the coffin nor its occupant can fall from this shelf without striking the bar. But if by chance it should fail to spring the locks, then I have tinned meats, biscuits, and water here, and ventilation, of course. Blankets must be stored in the cabinet, and perhaps a dram of good brandy. Now, the details you can tend to at the time. We'll go over it again. Now, the casket. The casket I have had made spacious and heavily padded. Small comfort, though. In fact, no comfort at all. It's a prison. It is the narrowest of prisons, but ingeniously constructed. You see, when I revived, when I fully comprehended where I was, I miraculously managed to rock my body back and forth, inside, against the sides, and I might again. I might. This time, if I do, let me show you. You see, no prison at all. This time, I escape. I am free. I am free. You suppose that I might not have the strength to deliver such a blow? This, too, I anticipate. No. This cord drops through the hole in the lid of the coffin. It needs but the gentlest tug from me. You are to place that cord in my clenched hands thus. Do you understand? Through the hole in the lid of the coffin and into my hands, and close my fingers about it tightly, tightly.
Edward, this is hideous.
The bell above the door outside. I had the clockmaker balance it. It needs but the slightest tension. Do you hear it? Do you hear the bell, Victorine?
Edward, stop it.
Do you hear the bell? Promise me you will listen for it wherever you are.
Please stop it. Do you hear me?
You are not to bury me in the family vault or anywhere but here. Promise me that you will bury me here, that you will listen for the bell, that you will listen for the bell!
Edward, stop it!
What am I to do? What am I to do?
On his bold visage, middle age had slightly pressed its signet sage, yet had not quenched the open truth and fiery vehemence of youth. Forward and frolic, glee was there, the will to do, the soul to dare. Sir Walter Scott must have known you, Edward. It's you he's written about. The vehemence of youth, the soul to dare. That's you, my darling, you.
Why did you stop? Have I outdone you again?
I wanted to watch you. I wanted to think about our trip to Canada.
Oh, you little minx. You are determined to take that trip, aren't you?
I want to take the last shred of unhappy memory away and banish it forever, my darling. Oh, what a perfectly wonderful shot. Let's go back to the lodge right away. I want to tell them that my husband is the great American hunter.
Oh, my dear. I never dreamed I could be so truly happy, so truly free and happy. I'm delirious and very grateful.
Please, Edward, don't you be grateful. Let me be. I have something to confess to you. I have been haunted by fears and doubts about us. I've never been really, truly sure about our marriage until this trip. And now, every week away from home has been more wonderful than the last. Edward, Edward? Edward Stapleton.
Blessed be God, who comforteth us in our tribulations. For we know that we have a house not built with hands, which is eternal. Therefore, to that everlasting mansion we commend thee, Edward Stapleton, and to the loving mercy of our Father, which is in heaven. Amen.
Someone there?
He's dead.
I got your letter. Come on, tell me how it happened.
Well, we traveled for about 9 weeks. And then 3 weeks ago, he decided to go hunting. He shot a deer, and the excitement overcame him.
Is everything all right?
Oh, everything, my darling, is perfect.
No trouble?
Oh, there were language difficulties, and I was terribly grieved. I'm afraid I behaved quite badly. But I'm over it now. And now, at last, I can give you everything I promised you.
And now I understand from Pallier, the village doctor who examined Edward, that the necklace and bracelets I gave him for his protection were missing from his body. You must have thought that strange.
I think it's strange that you're writing letters about my husband to someone hundreds of miles away.
But it was my duty as his executor to make certain inquiries, which in turn led to the discovery that the medals were missing.
Well, my answer to that would be that everyone in the village was poor and the medals were made of silver.
You think they were stolen?
Wouldn't surprise me in the least to hear the doctor himself had stolen them.
The doctor? But you told me yourself that you were satisfied with Dr. Pellier's examination of your husband.
I made him make 2 examinations.
In your own mind, are you certain that Edward was dead?
I wonder if you are aware of what you have just asked me. I wonder how you dare.
You must understand my concern. If a man as experienced as my own assistant, Dr. March, once made the mistake...
Dr. Thorne, I was under the impression that you came here today to discuss my husband's will.
To be sure. He bequeathed his entire estate to you, but there is only one condition. He must be buried in the vault he built out there in the garden.
That's impossible. He's hundreds of miles away.
No great expense involved in bringing him home?
Pagan, it's obscene. Did you persuade him to do this?
It was his wish, as you must have known when you confined him in a coffin under foreign soil.
I buried him there because that's where he spent the happiest days of his life, with me. I made him free and happy in spite of you. And you resent that, don't you?
Madam, I never doubted for one moment that you would make Edward happy. As long as he lived. But I know he would want you to be practical now, on your own behalf. This, as you see, is an order from the probate court. If you will endorse it, I will go and bring Edward home. If you refuse, the court must award his estate to his cousins.
Victorine?
Victorine, where are you?
Victorine!
Julian!
Thank God you're all right. I came the moment I got your note.
Oh, Julian, I'm so alone. I'm so alone.
Oh, that's it. The servants have deserted you.
No, I made them leave. I didn't want them to know I'd sent for you.
Oh, darling, you want me to marry you, and if I do, they're bound to notice me.
Julian, there's something wrong.
Are you ill?
You don't understand. He's out there.
Darling, have you had a large glass of sherry? And if you haven't had, perhaps you'd better. We wanted Stapleton's money, and in a few days we shall have it.
No! Turn up the lamp!
Once the money is ours, we can leave this horrible mausoleum for good. And you can even take me with you if you wish. And as to dear old Stapleton, is that his precious vault? Well, let the old jack-in-the-box deteriorate where it pleases him. We probably owe him that, darling.
Julian, what is it? What is it?
Bell. I suppose it's the one on the vault.
Is he out there?
Of course he's out there. Darling, he's out there, very dead. And there's a wind out there. And the wind caught the bell, and I'll go out and stop the thing.
That was not the wind. He opened the door. He opened the door. Julian! Julian, don't leave me alone.
Victorine, there's no need for you to be here. You're too upset.
I'll be all right as long as we're together. I just want to make sure there's nothing wrong.
All right, come see for yourself.
No, I can't. I just want to make sure there's nothing wrong in there.
Julian? Julian, I see him. I see him.
I see him!
If there's anyone out here, answer me!
Julian, wait! Wearing a shroud. Who else could it be?
A prowler, a prankster, a crank. Anyone who knew about that infernal vault. But not your late husband. Now, that's ridiculous.
Then where is Edward? Where is his body?
Oh, Victorine. Now, listen to me. Even supposing the man was alive when he was buried, he's been under the ground for 6 weeks. That's enough to kill anyone.
His music. And that, too, Sir Walter Scott. He used to like me to read to him.
Dr. Thorne would know about that, wouldn't he? The music, Sir Walter Scott in the vault, and what to do with the body.
If Thorne thought I'd killed Edward, he'd simply accuse me.
No, he would not, because he couldn't prove a thing.
Thorne! Come back here! You come back here!
During you need rest. You must lie down.
Julian, look at my bed.
You told me you buried this. You told me Thorne believed you.
I buried that. I took it off him and I buried it. And I buried his bracelets, too. And he was watching me.
That is ridiculous.
He was alive! He was alive!
Stop it!
He's in the library now. That's his music. Where is he?
You're giving over to this fear of something utterly impossible. Stapleton cannot be alive, and Thorne cannot be sure of anything. Now, the only sane thing to do is to bring the police. I want you to come with me. I don't want to leave you here alone, but I am going.
You'll have to kill him, Julian.
I see you, Thorne. You leave us alone. Leave us alone or I will. So help me, I'll shoot.
Forgive me, but can I help? I rang the bell, but no one answered. Then I heard voices and... Oh, Mrs. Stapleton.
It was never you. It was Edward.
I was afraid this afternoon at the interment that she wasn't well. That's why I came by this evening.
Do you swear you haven't been here all along?
The vault is open, you say, and... Edward is alive?
I do not say he's alive. He can't be alive.
Medically, that is inexact. Men have been known to survive long periods of cataleptic syncope. So, if he were alive, it is possible the long journey home has revived him.
Well, you were with him all the way. You would have known that.
You say he has seen you here?
Sir, I am not even prepared to believe it's Stapleton.
Then I wonder who it might be. Edward, is that you?
Get him out of here!
Edward, don't be frightened. Edward. Edward. It is I, Thorne. Edward. Edward, where are you?
Do you see him?
Yes, I see him. He wants to be with Victorian.
No, you stop him.
But she's his wife. He's alive. He wants to share his joy with a woman who loves him.
He wants revenge. She doesn't love him, she loves me. She'll say she did it all for me.
Do you accuse her of burying him alive and knowing it?
Well, isn't there proof? The medals and the necklace and the bracelets? She took them off him and she buried them under a stone. Now you'll see. He'll show you. He found them. He knew all the while.
Dr. Thorne, perhaps you can help me. He's lost his necklace. I'm trying to persuade him he should wear it. Dr. Thorne, he should let me give it back.
Edward, won't you come down?
No!
You have nothing to fear, have you?
Edward, here's your necklace.
Doctor, I meant him no harm.
But you did know he was murdered, didn't you?
No! No, make him stop, please. Please, I'm sorry.
Do you accuse this woman?
Yes, I do. I accuse her. I knew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Edward? Julian. Oh. Julian. You see, dear, he's quite all right. You mustn't worry. I promised you.
Why? Why did you do this to us, Dr. Thorne?
I went to see where my friend had died. I found one stone with no moss on it. It had been overturned. And I found his necklace and bracelets hidden under that stone. And in his coffin, I found a man who had been murdered by torture. A murder that I could not prove. This is Edward Stapleton's death mask, taken from his face.
Dr. Thorne, since you were kind enough to give this to my husband, perhaps you will see that he wears it. It's quite important. Really quite important.
Jeremy, is it you? Jeremy, why don't you speak? Jeremy, in God's name, speak!
Don't be alarmed. The woman who just screamed is perfectly quiet now, as sure as my name is Boris Karloff. You see, she's been dead for nearly 100 years. Her bed is empty, and whatever it was that frightened her so seems to be gone. Seems to be. But I can tell you this much. That bed won't be empty much longer, and other screams will soon be heard. Whose? Perhaps yours, or those who will join us here. Mr. Rip Torn, Miss Patricia Barry, Mr. Richard Anderson, and, well, it seems the rest of our cast cannot be raised. They're dead, you know. But spend a night with us in the Purple Room, if you dare. Let me assure you, my friends, this is a thriller.
In willing the house to you, dear brother, I am hopeful that you will fall under the spell of it, as I did when first I saw it and knew I must possess it.
Well, I'm sorry I'll have to disappoint him there. My only interest in that property is to dispose of it as soon as possible for a profit.
You haven't heard the terms. Should you decide, after one night under the roof of Black Oak, that you do not choose to take up residence there, the estate will pass to our beloved cousin Rachel Judson and her husband Oliver, who have been my guests, confidants, and faithful companions during these years of my life at Black Oak, and who cherish it as I do.
Just a minute. Does that mean I can't sell the house?
After a period of 1 year's residence, you will be free to dispose of the estate in any manner you see fit. But I believe that by that time, only death would part you from it, as it has finally parted me from Black Oak. You recognize your brother's signature, of course.
Yes, but I don't understand. You say that I have to live in the house for 1 year before I can sell it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you also say I have to decide if I will live in it after only one night.
Your brother felt that 1 night would be sufficient to make your decision. He wanted you to feel as he felt about the place. You see, he fell in love with Black Oak at first sight. But some people are repelled by their first impressions of it.
Well, it'll take a lot to repel me. I happen to know that that property is in the middle of an area to be developed by Moreland Enterprises. I'll sit it out a year if I have to.
Then I take it you'll be leaving for Baton Rouge within a week or so.
Oh, I'll leave tonight. There's nothing to keep me here.
Do you like it, Duncan?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Cousin Rachel, but yes, I like it very much.
Then it's all that you expected, eh?
Exactly. I must admit that you two come as a pleasant surprise. I don't know what I was expecting. Something out of Charles Addams, I guess.
Well, we'll accept that as a compliment, but wherever did you get that impression?
Well, when Everett bought the house, he described it to me in a letter, and then later he wrote me that you two were staying here, and I suppose I simply extended the description of the house to include you.
Well, we're not quite that old. I'll get the bags. Unless, of course, you'll change your mind and spend the
Oh,
night.
no, I'm here. I might as well get it over with.
You make it sound as if you think it's going to be an ordeal.
Well, now, let's be honest, Cousin Rachel. You know, those stories you were telling me down from the station weren't exactly meant to reassure me.
Oh, come now, Duncan. Well, look, all of that is part of the fun of having an old house. It's history, it's secrets, all those ghosts. You inherit those with the house.
I mean, of course, neither one of you would have any idea of attempting to scare me out before the morning.
Well, now, why would we do a thing like that?
Well, Oliver, I just happen to have a nasty mind, and I can't help remembering that if I decide not to stay here, that the place will belong to you.
You think it means that much to us?
Well, it'd mean that much to me to hold on to it. You know, this place is going to be worth a lot of money in the next couple of years, as you both know.
If you'd given us a bit more notice, we would have had the electricity turned on.
Uh-huh. Oh, you don't believe us? I suppose you think we arranged it this way to make things a little more difficult for you.
Well, Oliver, I'm certain I'd do the same thing if I were in your position.
Oh, my, you do have a nasty mind.
Why,
Duncan.
thank you, Rachel. Well, it doesn't matter. I can explore this place in the morning. All I need now is a room.
This way. We closed the house after Everett's death. I'm afraid the only bed that's made up is in the purple room. Of course, you wouldn't like that one.
Oh, is that a challenge? The purple room, by all means.
Duncan, there's nothing that you have to prove here. It's very easy to change the bedding from one room to the other.
Well, listen, I don't want to put you to any trouble, and I'm certain it'd be much more difficult for you if I didn't stay in the purple room.
Here it is.
Welcome home.
After you.
Oh, a nice place to visit.
But you wouldn't want to die here.
Will you hold that just a moment?
Yeah, sure.
I still don't have any matches.
Oh, perhaps you'd like to borrow my lighter.
Oh, no, the can will be fine until I go to bed, and then, well, I never smoke before breakfast, and I never sleep with the lights on.
You mean you're actually going to sleep here?
Well, if you don't keep me awake.
Well, we told you we can't spend the night.
Oh, yes, that's right. You did tell me that, didn't you? Will you excuse me just a moment, please? You know, they say that these old Victorian mansions are just riddled with secret passageways, but in case anyone thinks of popping out of some panel during the night, I'll welcome them with this.
Now, look, that's going entirely too far.
Put that thing away.
Well, I think it's only fair that any ghost within sound of my voice should be advised of my intention.
My good fellow, if what is haunting this house is something human, you'll be doing a favor to everyone in the district if you put a few bullets in it. If not...
If not what, Oliver?
If not, you've done everything you can to announce your antagonism, your lack of sympathy to them. The outset, you've been smug and provocative.
I'm not afraid of dying if they're not.
Would you please stop waving that thing around?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't want you to be concerned over me. And will you please tell any ghosts you happen to meet on the way out?
Ghosts only appear to those who are fool enough to believe in them. And those who are fool enough not to.
Any other words of comfort in parting?
Well, at least let's all part as friends. Let's have a drink.
I would love a drink.
So would I.
We can drink to the success of the living over the dead. Duncan? Oliver? Cheers.
Just a moment. If you don't mind, let's exchange glasses.
You think we were trying to drug you?
Well, I just can't help judging others by myself, and I'm sure if I were you that I'd slip something in the drink to slow the reflexes and stimulate the imagination.
Come on, Oliver. Humor him. Now?
So this is where it's happened, huh? Nearly 100 years ago.
If you believe it, it started right in that bed.
Well, what's your version, Oliver?
That was their bed. Captain Jeremy Ransom and his wife Caroline. His bride of only 7 days. They were alone in the house, as people on a honeymoon prefer to be. But in the middle of the night, Caroline awoke, hearing the sound of footsteps on the floor below. Caroline was terrified. But Jeremy, hardened by years of war, didn't know the meaning of fear. If a prowler had gotten in, he'd throw him out bodily. He started for the door. Caroline begged him not to leave her there alone. So Jeremy stopped, and then he went to the mantel and took down his pistol, loaded it, and put it into her hands. If the fellow should slip past him, penetrate the bedroom, Jeremy told her to shoot and shoot to kill. And then he went out to the stairs. He took no light to warn the prowler and started down the stairs slowly, searching. There in the bed, Caroline waited, clutching the gun. She waited and waited till she wanted to scream. Instead, she hardly breathed. She heard nothing, nothing at all. She just waited. She began to pray. And then she heard it. The footsteps again, coming up the stairs. But they weren't his footsteps, not her husband's, not Jeremy's. They shuffled, dragged, groped, fumbled, coming closer, closer, reaching the door. They started in. She couldn't see who or what it was moving toward her out of the dark. Her fingers tightened on the gun. She cried out, "Jeremy, is it you?" There was no answer. So she fired, point blank, again and again at the shape. She heard a moan, then a fall. And she lit the candle. And then she began to scream. And scream. And scream.
Is that the punchline?
When the servants found them, Caroline was raving mad. Jeremy was lying in a pool of blood at the foot of the bed, a knife buried in his chest. He had been stabbed by the prowler. And then he forced his way up those stairs, step by step, unable to speak, more dead than alive, to get help from Caroline. Instead, his bride had shot him dead. She never regained her sanity.
Well, it's no joke to lose a husband like that, especially one you like.
It's all of the old newspaper files in Baton Rouge. Perhaps you'd like to check on it in the morning.
Oh, why wait till morning? Won't I be able to check it out tonight with old Captain Jeremy himself? Or do you think maybe he's going to take the night off? You know, after all he's been through, maybe he's going to be a bit gun-shy.
Duncan, I have had enough of your smirky superiority and bad manners. You can believe what you like. This place is all yours. And everything it contains. Let's go, Rachel. And, you'd better lock this. Keeps out the draft.
What, back so soon? Well, make yourselves at home, dear cousins. We have a long night ahead of us. Now, what would brave Captain Jeremy have done, huh? Oh, yes. Started down the stairs to investigate? Well, not me. I've had a long trip. I'm going to get some sleep. I'm sorry. You hear me? Listen, why don't you just give it up and forget it? I'm going to be here for the night. Oh, come on, knock it off. That sort of thing went out with bustles and buggy whips. Ah, the old creaking stair. It's truly a creative touch. But don't you have a squeaking door? Surely you must have a good old squeaking door around the place. Thank you! You never disappoint me! All right, if you have nothing further to offer me, I'm about to get me some sleep. I'm sorry, I can't say the same for you. First, one little more nightcap. Sure you won't join me? No? Pity. Oh, we have the rapping noises, the rapping sounds. Oh, fine, fine. Have your fun. I want the whole familiar routine. I want rapping sounds, sudden gust of wind, musty odors. You haven't forgotten the musty odors, have you? Yeah, you did put something in that drink, didn't you? Well, I won't do you any good! Barbiturates have no effect on me. No effect at all. There, you see? I'm better. I told you it wouldn't work. Even Novocaine doesn't do the job on me. Unless I let it. It is simply a matter of willpower. Now, either you let it or you don't let it. That was a cheap trick. You could at least let me get my cigarette lit.
whatever you put in a drink, huh? I warn you! Too many people know where I am. Too many people. Anything happens to me, you'll be the first. You'll be the first I suspect.
Oh, what a head. All right, I came out of it just in time.
Oh. All right, you didn't have to pick the lock, you know. I would have let you in. Why didn't you knock, huh? All right, you hear me? I'm all right again. I'm on my feet, and I've got the gun. All right, that's enough. That's enough! You hear me? All right, I know you're there. And I want to tell you, I have stopped thinking this is funny. I'm not very amused. Oliver? All right, Rachel? All right, whatever you are, Jeremy, Caroline. All right, look at this gun. You see it? Yeah, you can see it. Don't you think I won't use it. Oliver, Jeremy, Rachel, Caroline. I'm going to shoot the first thing that moves, animal, vegetable, mineral, or what have you. All right. All right. All right. That does it. From now on, I take no responsibility for what happens. All right, I hear you. I hear you over there. Now, look. Hey, I don't want to shoot you, but you're pushing this too far. I see you now. I see you. Now, look, don't make me do it. All right, come on, get it. Oh, give me credit. I figured you right, didn't I, Oliver? It is Cousin Oliver, isn't it? Well, of course it has to be. I mean, Rachel wouldn't be caught dead in that nightgown. What is that? A knife in your chest. Huh? That's very clever. That's a very clever idea for a tie pin. I might merchandise that. All right, Oliver, let's just knock it off. The party's over. I'm not gonna scare. All right, let's just take off the mask and we'll have our little laugh. All right, that's close enough, Oliver. I mean it. Stay back. Rachel, call him off. Listen, if you're here, listen, use your head. I'm not afraid of your comic opera ghost, but I am afraid I'm going to have to kill him. I'll kill him. All right, Oliver, don't. Look, Oliver. Jeremy. No, stop it. I mean what I say. Look. If you think I'm gonna let you put those hands on me, you just... All right, what do you got there? Some kind of glove? Oh, stop it. Please, stop it. All right, stop it! Rachel? Rachel! Come here, quick! He's dead.
His cigarettes. I'll bet you forgot his cigarettes.
I did not. I put them in his pocket. You never give me credit for anything.
There's one thing I'll give you credit for. The whole idea. Such an obvious, childish, transparent stunt. Well, even Duncan saw straight through it before it even got off the ground.
Oh, yes? Well, if he was so smart, why did he have a heart attack? Why didn't you tell us you had a weak heart?
He didn't know. Don't talk to him like that. Gives me the creeps.
No, don't put him in the luggage. I want him in the front seat.
If you think I'm going to sit in the front seat with him sitting between us,
It's not necessary for you to come along at all, you know.
if you think I intend to stay in that house
Listen.
alone after what's happened,
Would you stop this debate? I'm holding the heavy end. Well, get out. No need to get your feet wet.
be careful. I don't want anything to happen to my car.
Now that's the quality I fell in love with. Tenderness.
Forgot to turn off the lights.
My dear girl, if a man has a heart attack while driving to Baton Rouge and runs off the road in a dead condition, he'd hardly consider turning off the lights just to keep your battery from running down.
Hurry it up, can't you? I'm getting a chill.
Well, I'll be getting double pneumonia if I don't get my feet dry.
Oliver,
What?
do we have to go back to that house tonight?
Certainly, that's the whole idea. Now, we picked Duncan up at the station, drove him out to Black Rock. He took a look around, decided he wanted to stay at the hotel. We were tired, gave him the car, and we stayed on.
I dare say we are committed to that story now.
Right. It wouldn't do for us to be anywhere close to him when it happened. It might arouse suspicion.
Suspicion? No, but you yourself said that we haven't committed any crime.
Yes, but we profit by what's happened. If anybody would think that perhaps we might have deliberately scared him to death.
Don't say such a thing. Don't even suggest it.
I'm sorry, darling. I realize how delicate you are. Now, come on. If we go this way, we'll be home in 10 minutes.
Oh. Oliver,
What?
I'd give up the whole thing right now. The property, the profit, all of it. If only I didn't have to spend another night in that house.
What? After sticking with Everett all these years?
I mean it, Oliver. I'm afraid to go back there.
Darling, you are so wonderfully impractical. Next thing you know, you'll be believing it's haunted, too.
It is. Now?
Come on, before someone finds us here. Now, will you stop all this nonsense? We know this house inside out. If there are any ghosts knocking about, I'm sure we'd have stirred one up before tonight.
Before tonight, we never did anything to stir one up.
Well, that's a fine, enlightened statement.
Oliver.
What?
Oliver, please, I know I'm being foolish and female, but please humor me. We've always felt the same about things before. Don't you feel something different tonight?
Of course I do. We've been through a harrowing experience. It went far beyond anything we intended. But it's over and it's finished and that's the end of it.
No, I never gave any more credence to that story about Jeremy Ransom and what's her name, Carolyn, any more than you did. Not until tonight. But when I was waiting downstairs, watching Duncan, and you in that silly outfit, I swear I was almost as frightened as he was.
I always knew that I should have been on the stage.
No, Oliver. No, it wasn't you. Or him. It was if somebody else was in that room.
some other presence. Didn't you feel it at all?
Of course. I was scared stiff. But not of the bullets. I knew I'd switched them to blanks after he passed out. What I was really afraid of was that he'd figure that out and come after me with a fireplace poker or something.
Then you didn't feel it. As if Jeremy Ransom and Caroline were in that room, backing you up, egging you on.
The man had a stroke, a heart attack. There's no way in the world that we can be blamed for this. There are no signs of violence in the body, no stab wounds, no bullet wounds.
You sound so cold-blooded.
Well, you're making my blood cold with this infernal...
Oliver, please. Please, let's not quarrel. Not tonight. Not tonight of all nights.
I'm sorry. We're all on edge. Everything will look different in daylight.
Yes. I guess there isn't anything to do now, but wait. Wait for the daylight. Oliver, wake up.
What? What? Huh?
Wake up.
Oh, Rachel, what now?
There's somebody downstairs.
Or something.
Oh, don't be a fool, Rachel.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going downstairs to find out who's sulking about.
Don't you know?
What do you mean?
Oliver. It's Jeremy.
Oh, snap out of it, Rachel.
Oliver. Please don't leave me alone here. Please. No, Oliver.
Now, you hold on to this. And remember, they're not blanks this time.
Oliver, please don't go down there. Please, please don't.
Who's there? What do you want? Who are you? Now, I know there's someone in here. If you'll just tell me what you want, perhaps I can arrange for you to have it. I mean, there's no need for any mystery about this. I'm perfectly willing to...
that you? Oh, Oliver. Oh, it is you. Oh, it is you, isn't it? I couldn't see you.
I'm all right.
Oh, thank heaven. Oh, thank heaven. I thought he killed you.
He didn't even touch me.
I had to shoot him, Oliver. I had to. He's dead. I killed him. I killed him.
Judson? That you, Mr. Judson? Ma'am? Are you all right?
Where did you come from?
Well, we heard the shots.
How did you get here so soon?
We found your wagon, ma'am, down by the bayou with some stranger in it. Fellow said his name was Ransom, Jeremy Ransom. Was out of his head. Said someone was trying to kill him and his wife. So he run off, and we're looking for him. He come this way.
No. No. He's not here.
No? We just swore them shots come from upstairs there.
You were mistaken.
Maybe so, but I think we'd better have a look-see just the same.
No. There's nothing to see up there. There's nobody. There's nothing to see.
It's no use, Rachel. He's here, and they'll find him. And nobody will ever believe that it was all a mistake.
A mistake?
Yes. You see, we thought he was a prowler, a trespasser. You see, his name isn't Ransom. He's our cousin.
Cousin?
Our cousin Duncan. But you see...
Now, hold on, ma'am. I think you made a mighty big mistake, ma'am. I mean, if Everett left him the house like you meant to, I don't see how you could take him for a trespasser. I mean, it wasn't your house. Now, was it?
No, it wasn't. But it is now. All of it. This house. Everything in it. It's ours.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.